Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. So, if it's Wednesday, probably is boring. Let's start with the higher time frame. Let's go on daily, and from there we can go on lower time frame. Hey Sajid, hey Manas, hey Balkan, hey Diana, hey Lord. Good morning. Okay, starting with Bitcoin on CME. Well, if we zoom in a little bit on daily to see the price action last couple of weeks, we have a daily W. Now we have a confirmed daily M. Yeah, we closed below this level. Not so obvious on CME chart, but if you go on a classic chart, you'll see that we closed below this level. So if you have a W and then you have an M, what you should think? Well, most probably you should think range. We are in the summertime, SFU season. Well, we should think range. In the fall, maybe we see another drop, but for the moment, I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish. I'm just thinking the entire summer will have a lot of fuckery. Even on higher time frame, we can go and test the highs, take that high and then dump. We can go and test the lows and then bounce back. Then after we bounce back in the middle of the range, we can do it one more time, two more times. So a lot of ugly price action here. It's pretty obvious with W's and M's, one W, one M, probably another W, probably another M. It's good enough. We have approximately $10,000 range. Yeah, I want Bitcoin to go down, to go below 60K, to go to 50K and even lower, so I could add more to my bags. But in the same time, I understand that in the summer, probably will not happen. In the fall, beginning of fall, I don't know, September, October, yes. But for the moment, let's think range and let's play the range game. On higher time frame and even on lower time frame. At least that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Nothing specific, nothing else to say. OBV, look at it. OBV is telling us a story. We are not going anywhere to the upside. Okay, Ethereum, similar OBV, similar price action here. Yeah, you can see W, daily W, nice. Then daily M. To be honest, I think we'll fight 1,500 this summer. Probably we'll test the lows. Probably we'll fuck around at 1,500. Maybe we'll accept even below that level and still make it a ugly fuckery. Something like this. Yeah. Something like this. Total mess. And then, end of August, maybe we'll do something. Just my 2 cents, people. I don't know exactly what will happen. I'm not here to predict. I'm assuming a range, seeing that I have a W, I have an M. The volatility is not so big. Nobody wants to start anything on Bitcoin or on Ethereum. Pretty simple. So that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. By the way, we are in the same place. We are still fighting the same levels. Zoom out and you'll understand. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Same price action like on Bitcoin or on Ethereum, which usually means that, well, Ethereum is weaker. W, daily W, M. We are fighting this level, but I think we can accept lower. Nothing special here. Okay, we have a daily W, then a daily M. What I should make from that? Well, nothing. Just leave it alone, wait for a bottom. A bottom will form in, if you see weekly Ws, if you see monthly Ws, maybe we can talk about a bottom. And to form weekly Ws and to form monthly Ws will take time. Total market cap, same place like yesterday, fighting 2 trillion. Let's take a look at ES a little bit. What do we have on ES today? New from yesterday. What I was assuming yesterday, it's already happened today. Yeah? Gap, bounce, SFU, classic SFU. We talked about that level at that moment. And then a daily M. We have a daily M on ES at the top of the range. So what? Just think about it. We SFU the all-time high, and then we created a daily M, which is, by the way, confirmed here. We closed the daily candle below the neckline of the M. It's possible, still possible to do a W and push higher? Yeah. It's probable? No. I think we'll have a little bit of bounce, maybe something like this, a bit higher, and then lower. A daily M, it's a daily M. Look at the 4-hour EM here. We had a 4-hour EM here, a deviation, and what happened? We dumped like crazy here. Then we SFU'd again, another EM, a bigger EM. Maybe the drop will be bigger. I don't know. Could be a total fuckery between 7,000 and 7,500. Yes. Summertime, like I said 2 minutes ago. But what an EM represents, it's a warning sign. Stop being bullish, take care of yourself, protect your capital, because we have a daily EM. Gold, like I said in the chat, where are the gold bugs? When here at $5,000, when we tried to push here, I said if we don't accept and if we don't take this as a support, it's bearish. Below 5K, gold is bearish. People said at that point in time, well, no, Paul, you don't know. Gold will go to 10,000 and will do this and will do that. I don't hear them anymore. Yeah, gold has had a really nice bounce, a really nice run, but it's over. For the moment, it's over. As maybe for 1 year, maybe for 10 years, who the fuck knows? But look at the daily EM, look at another EM, another EM. The hype on gold is gone. Oil, slow and steady is coming to Papa. Yeah? It's coming here, getting in the gap. Maybe we'll accept a bit below. Then if we see a daily W, maybe we can think about something. That's about it on higher time frame. Let's take a look at some shitcoins I have here. ZEC. Well, still in the trade, people. How about you? You still have it? Well, it's up to you. Beat, bouncing a little bit. Don't believe this story. What will be interesting to see. I'm not taking W's. I'm not doing anything. But if somehow, I don't know, something strange will happen and this one will bounce all the way up, or let's say a few the highs, or will do something, then I'll think about a short. But I'm not trying to take a long here. Yeah? I'm keeping this one because it was the best example to show you some things. Maybe we'll keep doing some nice things for me to show you how to play shitcoins when they SFU the highs, when they do pump and dumps. Maybe. If we're lucky, we'll see more activity on this one. If not, this one will cool off and we'll do something like this. And the last one is Mr. SpaceX. You can see the drawings, people. You can see what I was thinking and what I'm thinking. Pump, dump, and in time we'll go here. Looks like sooner than later. Yeah, you can see. Some people said that looks like a rocket ship. Some people said looks like a tree. I said like looks like shit. Well, if you invested anywhere above this level, looks like shit. And I warned you multiple times about this one. Don't touch it. Don't believe the narrative is for public, is not for you. Even if you are only in general chat on Crypto Traders Arena, or you are just following us, you should know better. You should know not to touch things like this because they are for public and they are to take money from the public. If we'll come back down here and we'll do daily W's, then it's a different story. Totally different story. Here, no. So hopefully if you didn't know, you learn a lesson and you'll know better next time. Okay, so that's the overview. Not too many things I could say from yesterday, people. Not too many things. Look at it. I said something about the range yesterday. Yeah, a higher high could suggest an uptrend and a bigger W. Accepting below this level can lead to 50k, but a fake out will trigger a nice SFU long. So I'm thinking range, like I said here. I'm thinking range, playing SFU. What we did from yesterday, we dumped a little bit, and that's about it. So summertime, I'll say it until you'll get bored, until you'll never want to hear it again. Maybe you'll learn it. Summertime is for SFU setups. Summertime is boring. Summertime, the people with big money, they are going in their vacations and the liquidity is getting lower. Market makers need to hunt liquidity. That's why SFU is so profitable in the summer. So learn to play the SFU setup. Okay. Calendar we talked about yesterday and Monday. Only Thursday we have some important news. If I put second impact, okay, we have more, but I want the big impact. So not too many things to say about the news. Looking at the lower time frame, Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Remember yesterday we discussed that we want to play some SFUs. We have the Monday range, and I said we are dropping here. I said maybe we'll get an SFU. We didn't get an SFU, and I said about this level. Well, that level produced at least on higher time frame, you should be risk free here. I took this trade. Unfortunately, no. I didn't took the trade. I didn't do anything. I didn't took any trade yesterday, actually. After the live stream, I asked Stefan to hold my place in the New York live stream, and I did something else. The price action is not, so I don't know. I have some alarms and that's it. Okay, so what we can do now? Well, we are back in the bigger range. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is the bigger range. We accepted. We are close to the middle of the range. Also, confluence with a long reload zone here. We confirmed on higher time frame the big EM. Can the Monday low be an opportunity to scalp short? Yes. Best entry here. Take the candle, the candle body of this this candle. Split it in half. Somewhere in here will be a nice entry. Just slightly above the Monday low. Yeah, a 50% retest of this candle could give you an entry. Confluence with the Monday low, rejection from the trend line. There are multiple things to short if you want to scalp, if you want to day trade. Even simple SFU of the Monday low. Looks like the market is weak. Looking at this chart, looks like we bounced one time from the mountain man. Nice bounce, okay. Then we touched it again, we accepted a little bit, we bounced again, but the bounce, it's actually pathetic. So probably we need to go lower and test these lows. Yeah? And then maybe the other lows. For the moment, the bounce is weak. I don't see W's on 4-hour chart. Here we had W's. And you can see the result. Here, for the moment, at least, we don't have W's. So if we go straight to this level, SFU, that Monday low, we can assume that we can go lower. And that will be a short opportunity if you are a day trader, if you are a scalper, if you want to trade 5 minutes, 50-minute chart. Morning, Catalin. So that's my thinking on Bitcoin. SFU of this level, okay. A W, clear W in the long reload zone with all the confluences I need, maybe. SFU of this level or 59, okay, I'll play an SFU long. Going straight up to the Monday high or SFUing the highs will definitely will trigger a short for me. Here, if the market is staying here, nothing. This is not an area where I want to open a trade. We need to push higher to short. We need to push lower to long. Nothing to do at the market price. Ethereum, kind of similar. But as you can see here, the bounce after the SFU, not so strong. If you look at the long reload zone, we just touched 61.8 and we are bouncing. It's the first bounce from 61.8. Normal to respect the fib level, but the bounce is not as strong as people think. So similar. We can go and test the Monday low. Yeah? And then maybe we'll dump lower. In the house level, long reload zone, target for AB equals CD, because we can consider this an AB equals CD. Yes, let me show you. The high, the low, that's AB, that's CD. You can see the confluences here. So a scenario like this, if we're lucky, will be a nice one. To pump in the Monday low and then to dump here. And here we'll reassess what will happen. But that's a probable scenario. To bounce, I don't know how strong the bounce will be, and then to dump. And if we can assume a move like this, we can plan our next move. For example, here I could short. If I manage to get the short, okay. If I didn't manage to get the short, here are the SFU of these lows. Maybe I'll play an SFU long. No? Sounds acceptable for me. Look at it. Some confluences here. If you zoom out, same levels to play. Highs, SFU of the highs for short, SFU of the lows for long. Simple. Easy for me to show you the levels. Well, play longs here, play shorts here. But it's not as easy to execute, respect the risk management, and if the level doesn't hit or the setup doesn't trigger, to stay out and just wait. Hype. Outperforming, yeah. This is giving us more and more. I see a lot of news. Well, hype is strong. Yeah, it is. But depending on the time frame, you can play long and short. Was an aggressive one here? Okay. Provide us with a nice profit? Yes. We still have a little bit? Yes. I think we can close more at 78.6. Please, my 2 cents. A new trade here? Well, we are getting in the long reload zone. If you want to play 1 hour and lower, maybe. Let's remove the 38.2. There you go. Now you can see the range. Okay, so that's hype. Solana, nothing to do on Solana. I don't want to see this one, to touch it, to nothing. Until I'll see something strong on higher time frame, I'm not touching Solana. Yes, lower time frame, 4-hour chart. We have this EM top, yeah? 4-hour EM. We discussed at that moment about that level. We had that SFU at that moment. Then we had a bigger EM. Then we had a nice drop. Then we had a retest. And now we are dropping again. If you play the fib pong, you should be okay playing ES. We are closing the gap now. You can see the gap. I don't know if it's closed on daily. Let's see. Yeah, the gap is closed already. Now let's go on 1 hour time frame. Let's see, maybe we get anything else. Fortunately, no. Same thinking, people, like yesterday. Did we had the bounce and now we should drop? Well, technically, yes. We had a ugly behavior here. We cannot call it a W, and then we bounced. Can we do it one more time to do something like this? Probably. And then to dump lower. Same thinking here. Play the SFU setups. Don't be too bullish on ES because we have the daily M. Okay. Nasdaq, it's a bit stronger, was a bit stronger than ES, but nothing. We closed the gap. We made some nice yams and nothing else, people. Okay. Gold on lower time frame, like I suggest to play the range game and to play the Monday range. You can see we accepted below, we retested as a resistance, and we dumped. So if you pay attention only to the Monday range and you play the Monday range, I think you are good with gold. I showed you some examples a couple of days ago why you should play the Monday range. Well, you can see. Up, down, we accepted below, we retested. We didn't manage to hold the... It's well respected. The Monday low is respected. The Monday high is respected. Assume that will be respected next time. Okay, so that's my short list here. Pretty boring, to be honest. It's summertime. People that expect breakouts and high volatility on Bitcoin, they did never trade it in the summertime. In the summertime, you hunt SFUs. If you're lucky, you make some money. Relax a little bit, slow down a little bit. Big money are getting away, going in their vacations. They'll be back in September. So until then, play the SFU setups. If you don't know what to do, just play only SFU setups and you'll see that it's acceptable. Ripple, good idea for a long scalp. I'm not scalping shitcoins, Emmanuel. Sorry. If you want to do that, scalp shitcoins, go ahead. I'll pay attention on Bitcoin and Ethereum for the moment, the big ones. That's about it. Especially scalping long on something like Ripple. Ripple is a ugly shitcoin. Ugly as fuck. It doesn't give you the retest, doesn't give you the W. Someone is pushing it up and down for years now. Why the fuck I should even open the chart on Ripple? It's up to you, it's your money. Maybe you have an advantage. Maybe you have a different style of trading and you are able to be consistently profitable with Ripple. I don't even try. When I see the Ripple chart, I don't even try to touch it. Maybe as an investor from time to time, but lower time frame, no thank you. Okay. I don't see any questions in the chat. DXY. Yeah. I saw DXY pushing higher, which is not bad. It's bad for the prices because so let me see. Yeah, there you go. Let's put a weekly chart. What I said about the XY. I deleted this one because this pisses me off. It's just a range and nothing ever happens on the XY. But what did I say about the XY? What you see on this chart? Who remembers what I said about the XY? The XY is a big fucking range and it's ranging 90% of the time. Normal to happen. And we love to play support and resistance here. You can see we accepted above this level. Okay. But we are assuming in the summertime that it's a breakout or it's a fake out. An equal bounce. To be honest, I have most of the money in ESD. So, I don't mind. If the dollar gets stronger, what? I'll be sorry. If you compare it with my RON in Romania, I'm okay with this one pumping. If we'll accept and close above this level, we didn't close the daily candle, look at it, we closed below. We are trying to do a breakout. Look what happened last time when we tried to do a breakout. If we accept and push higher, well, okay. Yeah. That could push the prices lower. Don't have a problem. I don't know. Having USDC, USDT, a lot of stable coins, I don't know. I think it's okay-ish. Maybe DXY will get so strong and will do something. Let's see. Well, I think we can go all the way up to this area. That's the short reload zone, retest of that area. That will be something. For the moment, like I said, summertime, assume a range. Assume ranges. It's mostly a range. Zoom out and you'll see. Yeah. Someone says about Sol, it's a nightmare to trade. Why do you trade Solana? That's my question. Why someone wants to trade Solana? If you see the volatility is not there, if you see that is weaker than the rest and is not moving properly and it's nobody cares about it, why you trade something like that? You don't have Bitcoin? You don't have Ethereum? Solana will be something to buy, but not now. I showed you where I want Solana. Below $40. And please tell me that will never go to $40. Please tell me that. Below $40, I'll be interested to watch W's, to pay attention, maybe buy some. Okay. Gold will go to 3,000, maybe even below 3,000 in time. And will consolidate. That's the problem. Gold loves to consolidate for years. And that's painful. People who bought 5,000, above 5,000, 4,000, to see gold sitting for 7-10 years below $3,000, I don't think it's something you want. But who the fuck knows? Maybe you want. It's your money. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, people. That being said, I think we safely can call it a live stream, no? Let's see what we have here. 29 with 40, acceptable. Nothing else to say, people. Focus on Bitcoin, focus on thinking range, thinking bounce here and dump lower, or play the SFU setups. You'll be okay. Lower your risk. If you usually play, I don't know, 1%, in the summertime, play 0.5% per trade. Okay, let's call it a live stream. See you in the next one. Bye bye.